Now, your Local 2 Weather Authority forecast.
Good morning. Meteorologist Chase Menendez here, watching these clouds creep in from New Mexico and also tracking a couple of weather alerts for you here. We've got a fire weather warning for Chavez, Eddy, Lee, and Lincoln counties, and that's going to extend until this evening at about 5 p.m. And we've also got my first freeze watch for Lee County, and that's really more for the overnight hours into tomorrow night and tomorrow morning. We've also got a high wind warning that we've been watching since yesterday for Culberson and Eddy counties, and that'll extend until this evening about 6 p.m. Winds ranging from 35 to 45 miles an hour with gusts up to 60. We don't see that yet. Actually, about 18 miles an hour out there in the Guadalupe Mountains. Right now, about 10 miles an hour for the Odessa Midland area, but that is going to pick up as the day goes on. Relative humidity, not a small part in playing those wind speeds and letting them pick up. As the relative humidity drops down and the sun heats up the surface, well, that brings a lot of the high winds, and that's really why we're starting to see a return of the winds into the forecast. By this evening, you can check out the Guadalupe Pass area, 27% humidity. That's very, very low, and also feeds into that fire weather warning. So if you're out there camping, burning, or doing anything with a spark, be very, very careful. Don't allow it to spread, and I guess try and stomp it out if you get a chance. Temperatures right now, about 52 degrees in Wink, 46 degrees over there in Hobbs, and 55 down there in Big Bend. And those temperatures are going to rise very quickly, again, thanks to that dry air and those winds blowing everything around. Well, it's going to be a very cool morning this morning, so if you're headed out to work or dropping the kids off at the bus stop, make sure you take a jacket with you so that, you know, the wind doesn't get to you too much. 70 degrees will be about what you can expect for the afternoon hours. The high going to be about 81 degrees, dropping off a little bit to 80 by 5 p.m. And this evening will be very clear after the clouds move out. Now, it is extremely warm today, but it's pretty close to the temperature, though we didn't reach it. 81 degrees is the forecast high. 84 degrees is the temperature that is the record set in 1981. And you can also see the low that we experienced. 48 degrees is quite a bit above the record low, and actually quite a bit above the average low of 38 degrees. So it's been a warm couple of days, the past couple of days, but that is about to change thanks to this cold front off to our west. That will be creeping into our area, and you can see by about Friday at 1 p.m. it'll have moved off past us, and temperatures will drop off after that, guided by this low pressure system that is going to be creating a line of storms for the Dallas, Houston area, the parts of East Texas. Now, if you're planning to travel out that way this weekend, please take precautions and be very careful on the roads, and if the rain is too much for you, just pull over. I've done it many times. This high pressure will set up after that low pressure moves through, and that's going to keep our skies very, very clear. Temperatures in the area are going to range from, well, let's see, about the upper 70s to the lower 80s for the northern basin, a little bit warmer, the mid 80s for the central basin, and the Trans-Pecos region is going to be even warmer than that, mid to upper 80s. The mountains, well, they're looking like it's going to be low 80s and upper 70s. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, the high today will be about 81 degrees, dropping off to 60 degrees tomorrow. Saturday's high is only 57 degrees with 35-degree lows in between there.
Wow.
So keep that heater handy.
Yeah.